Hallå och välkommen tillbaka till ett nytt avsnitt av Metafor ReFantazio. Idag ska vi ner i katakomberna här och göra någonting. This path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front.
Ready?
Let's head inside. You all ready? Not yet. Jag måste kolla. Har vi med oss henne nu plötsligt? Nej, vi har inte med oss henne. We should be able to enter. Varför kan inte hon joina oss?
Ready?
Yeah, let's go then. Let's enter this way straight up. Hon springer liksom, hon är uppenbarligen här. Men hon är inte med oss.
Doesn't it seem like?
It's downright eerie. Much too quiet in here. We have no choices but to steal ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us. The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Onward.
Hon följer typ med oss men ändå inte, eller? Ja, jag tror inte hon är med oss. Så vad fan. Jag hade gärna haft henne med mig. Okej, spännande ändå. Mycket spännande. Jag vill till kistan så. Seems as though it's locked. Okej. Seems as though it's locked. Det var som fan. Här verkar det vara lite creepy. Wait, I'm getting a strange feeling from up ahead. It's the same feeling I had at the abandoned mine before. But the mines were... What do you sense? I don't know, but I got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan?
Yeah.
We're going in. Right. No time to second guess ourselves. Är det a human? Något sånt. Nej, det är en sån där.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
It can't be.
No way.
Uh-oh. Det är lite fucked up.
Alcest. Alcest, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail, and now I... Of course. It's only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong! The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting.
You mean, if that's true, then I...
O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty.
What?
O thou anguished traveler.
I am I feel awakened.
Stance have finally been broken. Now
Choose thy path.
Now my new calling, transcending all oaths. I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the honor guard! Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name!
Okej, så hon är knight. Det är ganska cool ändå.
See you freed. For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name, with this power I shall open the way! Alces, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
You've unlocked synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special. Cooperative skills available according to the party's channel archetypes. Access them by pressing X on a party member's turn. Va? In order to perform any synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channel is necessary. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active character's turn icon.
I'm so sorry.
Okej, jag antar att det är det de vill att vi ska göra då.
I'm stepping back into the fray. To the rear guard.
Melee attack fail, defense
Charging
rolls.
in. Let us fight as
Magic
one.
guard. Raises a barrier that nullifies one elemental attack for all ally in caster's
No,
row.
not this. I'm stepping
Frågan är
back
vart alla andra
into
står
the
någonstans.
fray. Join with me.
Okej.
We'll combine our strengths.
Jag fick en
I
achievement.
will protect you.
United Front. Men frågan är... Jag tror inte... Ja, okej, alla fick den ju ändå. Alla kanske står längst fram just nu. Unlocked synthesis.
Make an end of it.
Gabot. Fire damage to all enemies. Weak ice damage to all enemies.
Something else.
Nice.
Mage.
Okej, vad kan du vara svag mot då? Jag minns inte. Om man har samma som man hade förut. Han var inte svag. Han resistade eld i alla fall. Okej, så is kanske. Ja.
Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
Ja, Ride of the Blade, Mataraku,
Barely
ja.
holding together.
Let's set it up.
Gotta heal up quick.
Weak to all enemies. Physical light damage. All ally attack for 3 turns. Men alltså det känns ju som att light damage borde ju vara...
Greatest power.
Jag vet inte om det är läge att testa den där just nu, men det känns som att han borde kanske vara svag mot light damage om han är en jävla
Lend me your
zombie typ.
Show them our might.
Let's do this.
Eller vad han nu är. Ja, kolla. 400 skadade dessutom.
Knight.
Draws enemies attention, takes attack for allies for 1 turn. Half damage taken when
Not
ambushed.
this one.
Okej.
Now,
Det skadar
what's
inte
the plan?
mycket.
Could do with this.
I knew you'd help. Seeker.
Jag ska testa typ wind också. Jag tänker inte testa eld för jag tror inte han är svag mot det. Kan jag göra det här på honom? Nej.
Someone get him
Only a
back on his
flesh wound.
feet.
Jesus.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Nej, jag tror inte jag kan det. Eller jag kan försöka.
From our
Men jag
provisions.
vet inte riktigt om det ska, vad det ska hjälpa till.
Live to see another day. After me! No.
De där är ju ganska
No
värdelösa,
holding
va?
back.
Den här nu kommer jag dö.
Gotta get back on track. This'll get ugly.
Jag vet inte om tanken är att jag ska liksom använda Knight's Proclamation hela tiden. Try from the beginning.
Yes. I'm so sorry.
Let us fight as one.
For allies and casters
Not this
row.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
Nullifies one elemental attack.
Behold, we stand
It's
together.
up to you now.
I will
Men
protect
Nullify, det där är ju, ja.
Helpful as ever.
Frågan är... Frågan är, ja.
The freedom of a
Critical.
wanderer.
Nice.
Lend me your strength. Not this. Seeker! Is there another way? Here!
I owe you.
Den där måste ju räknas som en elemental attack, eller? Men det är ju fortfarande inte Nullify.
You're barely
Still
holding
fight.
together.
from our provisions.
I knew you'd help.
Nej, jag vill ju att han ska attackera.
I call upon royal power within.
It's okay. We can do this. Let's set it up! Come forth, royal soul! With healing power!
My thanks.
Allies, together. No, not this. Knight,
Men testa ta den där då.
I stand waiting.
Now, what's the play? Are you prepared?
I will
Jag
fight
vill ju
with
använda den där
pride.
holy grejen, men jag kan inte göra
Fight
det.
is power. We're not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
Mocking Phantasm.
Only a flesh wound.
Only a flesh wound. Okay. That was a little bit funny. Alltså jag kan ju typ använda den där igen.
Is that all?
Bara heala henne, men
Who needs ignite?
skada honom genom att göra sådär om och om igen.
Okay, let's go. We can do this.
Trust needed.
Jag vet inte om det funkar så. Jag tror det gör det.
What? Is that all?
Det skulle ju typ funka. Men
With blade in hand.
ända tills han gör den där Phantasm-grejen som är en AOE. Antar jag.
Let's stay calm. We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Det är nu man skulle haft en healer egentligen. Alltså jag tror det är halva grejen att man ska ha en healer här.
This is nothing.
Som kan... Men vad händer om jag bara typ gardar eller... Pass,
Observe the enemy.
shield, turn.
I defer to you.
Who needs igniters?
Okay.
I'll show you magic.
Jag tror det kan vara mer värt att göra sådär. Sen använda Rider of the Blade.
Show them our might.
För den där skadar så sjukt mycket.
Knighthood.
Och sen efter det så kan jag egentligen använda den där igen.
Prevail. Come,
Det är kanske är lika bra.
strike me if you dare.
Who needs igniters? I shall vanquish
Du
evil.
får attackera igen.
Only a flesh wound.
Åh kolla, nu får du attackera först. Rider of the Blade igen. Så länge jag gör den så kommer jag ju vinna det här ganska lätt, va?
Let justice prevail.
Knight's Proclamation.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Mage!
Come forth, royal soul!
I'm obliged.
Det här funkar ganska bra ändå. Jag känner mig ganska odödlig. Faktiskt. Anxiety begins to well up within. Och det är väl det då som ska komma och förstöra det där. Nu borde jag bara kunna attackera, va?
To you!
I cut you first.
Let's go! We'll do this together!
'Tis yours.
Eller så gör man sådär.
Alces!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Inte så mycket XP, men jag fick väldigt mycket pengar. Och magla.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Nästan göra magic.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Nu fick hon i XP, va? Gria's memento.
Rest now, Alces. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
I guess I get it to Maria.
Well, isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on, let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alces was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't tis nothing me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
Jag vet inte.
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward then.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Gria's entrusted his...
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time.
Jag såg inte vad det stod.
Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Yeah, of course I am.
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause?
Ja.
I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize
Men kommer vi gå tillbaks till
Allow me
katakomberna
to
nu eller
lend
kommer
my
vi
blade. Even if we can put
får
the
gå och
man
göra
down,
lite side
if we
content?
can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the Prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. Are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We welcome you.
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly? Thank you. I shall strive to protect you as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Alltså jag gillar ju att ha henne som en knight egentligen, men jag vill typ göra henne till healer.
Both purpose and trust. My life is your shield and my blade is your strength.
Varför det fanns ju ett quest att gå upp i rank 10 healer.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her
Hulkenberg.
dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Nice. Hulkenberg. The party can now study the night. Yeah. Since the heroic embodiment of the night from Hulkenberg. Try seeing what new powers awaits you.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Louise.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today. So let's reconvene here tomorrow.
Men ska ni inte ens försöka gå in i katakomberna igen?
Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
There's nothing we could have done.
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
You're overthinking. Me too. You got us this far, Gallica.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust and her determination. Oh, rank up.
Gotta focus on the here and now, not the past.
Reduces the mag cost of studying the mage lineage. The voice of followers can now be heard even from far away. Okej, jag vet inte riktigt vad det innebär, men...
You should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
Ba-da-bum-bum.
Let's rest.
Why don't we rest early to prepare for tomorrow? Jag tror det. Jag tror inte ens jag kan gå. Eller jo. Jag vill prata med Maria. I can hear Maria's pained crying as Sabine comforts her. Okej, vi går ner här. Hey guy. Grius, to think that he's gone. I only wish I could have thanked him. We owe him for leading us to a real night. I confess I was relieved to see His Highness, though he's certainly grown since I knew him. Tonight we shall all have our due rest and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alce's fight is a grand undertaking, and we cannot fail him. Vänta, det är ett utropstecken här. All right. Vi ska spara. Så där. Travelers voices. There's no information to display. Okay. I can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters. Vi går och lägger oss bara. The bed seems rather stiff, but I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night. Stäng dörren först kanske, jag vet inte.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Apparently we've been invited to Academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
The magie used by Grius has been inherited and returned to Jaeger's soul.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Heroes, incense, tack. You may come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to Heroes Incense you receive from more. You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience directly to an archetype without having to battle.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
What?
Something amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal underground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. Han har ett tredje öga sen. The soldiers couldn't possibly... No matter. Trivial of it. More importantly... rather complicated sealing spell. But I see its workings breaking. It will only be a matter of time. So close to the Hall of the Royal Scepter. The plan is near its fruition. And the calamity draws ever closer. Hee hee ha ha. Hee hee ha ha ha.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry.
I apologize that we commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
Think nothing of it. This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you? Yeah, surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. You can't let the tragedy of the world rob this controller of this future come to pass. Not only for the prince, but for Grius as well.
I'd say...
One last matter. I'm just unused to this strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. Jaegers, you seem best suited for the task. It is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty nasty situations.
All good.
I agree. You up for that? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, got it. May you lead us to victory.
True.
I suppose that will make you our captain. A fitting title for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that. As when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say. But we'd be better served by prudence than haste.
Yeah.
Right, let's make sure we're ready for this, Gallica. When it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Yeah, got it. Stay calm everyone, you can do this. Så jag undrar verkligen om vi kommer tillbaka till katakomberna. Eller om vi kommer gå runt och göra annat nu.
Focus.
Okay, Louis' necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Louis' whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesied calamity. 10 dagar kvar. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in game over. You must defeat the necromancer before the day of calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need your rest that night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly. Wait, you got a sec? I was thinking, isn't Grand Tread just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring. So I was thinking, you got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with that. Grief said that the sword was forged with magla. With a little magic, I think you can make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, then see if you can stand on it. Blade riding. While in safe areas, like cities, press circle to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area. You can increase your speed.
We should go.
The first thing we need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral. Okej, men nu kommer jag nog få massa side content. Kanske. Typ som pratar med dig. Mustary man. What shall I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine? Is that expensive? Yes, it is. Or, to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mustari in this city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world. If I can't get my hands on this medicine, my heart aches to see her so racked by cough. What if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that the Elder are anathema to the Sanctists. The medicine can be purchased at the church, but I doubt they do business with you. What medicine is it? Well, it's a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmis Church. I'm hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me.
So,
San Lumio Street.
let's give it a shot.
Deadline 06:16, 5 dagar. Rusted accessory, increased tolerance. The rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You could even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Enemy difficulty is also noted there, so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete a request in the designated time, it will be marked expired. You can no longer acquire reward for requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. Okay.
What now?
You can see other travelers' party information details from the time they clear the quest while viewing. Okay. Ja, just det. Save the prince from death curse. Den kan jag inte säga. Eller kan jag? Den kan jag säga. Through travelers' voices you can see how other players spent their time. It might serve as a good reference if you're curious. Men det är fortfarande... Är det någon som kör på svårare än hard här? Nej. Här är det någon som var sathög level. You lack one or more archetypes required to copy this traveler's configuration. Merchant, Brawler. Undrar om de kör någon New Game Plus eller något. Står det inte någon så här enemy Grisemojs där. Vilken level där på fienderna. Och vem är du? Knowledgeable man. If I may ask just one thing, are you all going to the Grand Cathedral? Hey, who told you that? Calm yourself. There's no need to be so wary. I won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. I got intel on the monsters within the Grand Cathedral. You could always use more information, couldn't you?
What?
I'm what some call an informant. I sell information, so how about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge? Buying intel gives you more than just what you heard from the informant. It has various effects, such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using Analyze. Information can be found skulking in taverns across Uchronia. Consider seeking them out. You can view information you purchased in the item section of the main menu. Grand Cathedral status. Okay.
Hey!
If you're set on going to the Grand Cathedral, be wary. I've heard the place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume this is the work of the man. That necromancer. As the thought of bones and corpses moving on their own sends a chill down my spine. I heard they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeletal ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack them around a bit. I've also heard about a moving stone statue. Couldn't tell you why, but there's statues in there that come to life. They're apparently immune to sword attacks, so be careful. I've heard they're weak to wind magic, so if you're heading over there, keep light, wind and weapon in your arsenal. That's all I know. I know little of your motives, but regardless, I hope to succeed. That man needs to be stopped to end this madness at the cathedral. Jag vet inte ens om man kan köra en New Game Plus, men... Well, let me know if you have anything else you want to hear about. I know this city like the back of my hand. I'll stay here a while, but my regular haunt is the Honeybee Inn.
You're right.
It does sound like this information could be useful to us. But the Honeybee Inn, a shady-looking guy like him is a regular there?
All right then.
Kan jag zooma in? Vem vet, kan jag Blade Rider? Ooh. Jag vet inte hur mycket snabbare jag egentligen är med det här. Men jag är ganska snabb att bara springa också. Så jag vet inte. Har jag något Traveler Voice? Jaha, det här är vad folk gjorde. Spend time in town. Spend time in a labyrinth. Boliga Corridor. Regaliff Grand Cathedral. Folk, okay. Masked Man. Greetings, Zelda boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital. Though we are similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustari tribe? We are too rarely seen in Grand Trad. I have. So you met other Mustari before, but I doubt you know everything about us, yes? So then, any interest in our history? In why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share if you'd like to know. Mustari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance. That's going to take some time, so if you had other plans for today, let's come back another time. What do you want to do? Listen to him?
Fair enough.
Well, it doesn't have to be today. I'm always here. Vi väntar lite med det där. Jag kan få upp mitt tolerance då, förmodar jag. Ja. Men det här är Gloam Hall. I heard this shop only opens at night. We should check back. Liksom ni springer så här är jag redan snabb. Filthy little Elda. Someone shouting from upstairs. But don't let it get you. We haven't done anything wrong. Okay.
All right then.
Jag vill oh. Did you hear that? It sounds like a crowd of pain somewhere nearby. Vänta, jag måste nysa. Prosit. Är det du som låter? Ugh. Hey you there, do you have any medicinal herbs? My stomach is killing me. He's in pretty rough shape. A medicinal herb would go a long way. Want to give him one? Ja visst. Thank you.
You saved me.
It's feeling a bit better. You're a kind one. People normally pay no mind to purpose like me. But you really helped me. Here, take this as thanks. Oh, tack. That was nice of you to make the man so happy. I hope he gets better. Jag vill identifiera mina grejer.
Looking to sell, are you?
Så jag in. 3. Wow. Jag kan få 9000 för det där. Vem är det här uppe då? Activist woman. Excuse me. You're of the Elder tribe, yes? Have you had any negative experience while here in town? Why do you ask? Because many people in this town use tribal differences as an excuse to do most outrageous things. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them a target for harassment. We exist in cities other than Grand Trand as well. Right now, we're collecting funds for our cause. But this cause doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't been able to raise much money. It truly pains me to ask this of an elder like yourself, but if you could find it in your heart to support our cause, just 250 rev. That alone could save one person from... jag kan betala. Thank you. I swear I'll use your donation as best as I can. I don't believe it. You really donated. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this more with you? There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging.
It's gonna be tough.
It looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kinda down. Maybe we could cheer her up. Successfully encouraging the activists may help to own my eloquence too. What do you think? Should we try to encourage her? Alltså jag känner ju så här att jag har... När folk skriker på mig när jag går igenom en gräns så känner jag mig väldigt utsatt. Så ja, vi gör det. How wonderful, then please come this way. The Paripus, the Yugif, the Mustari and of course the Elda too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no. There is one other option. Become Igniter experimentation subject. But there's no guarantee they'll survive those. What kind of experiments? Igniter experimentation? What does that entail? I don't know the specific myself, not many do, but you should still be careful all the same. Even though igniters are now considered common and useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development, I know it. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go. People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world will be a better place with more people like that. Looks like my support was a source of encouragement for her. I feel like my eloquence has improved.
All right.
Okay. Jag tror att den rörde sig lite den där cirkeln. I hear a voice. Thy present glow comes from one of the splendid virtues already dwelling within thee. This glow serves thee best as the kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee. Gather the royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny. Fairy dust? It's not much, but here, thank you for your support. I really appreciate your hearing me out. Your character is measured by 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Owning the royal virtues courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence and imagination will help you solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding people or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you more information.
Well then.
We had a hearty exchange of opinions. It's about time to get back to everyone. On days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night, or hone your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice on what to do. Hushed Honeybee. Men jag vill ju testa den där affären som bara var öppen på natten. Se vad som finns där.
Sure.
What's happened? Men jag antar liksom att... Vänta, har jag fått något mer populärt nu? Jag tror inte det. Jag tror inte den där ökade. Jag ser att cirkeln har gått upp lite. Jag fick typ 2 poäng i det där. Var det. Okej. Vi ska kolla vad som finns här inne. Gloom Hall. Okej. I hear you were with Grios at the Honeybee and an elder besides. Things must be interesting over there. A friend of Grios can be trusted, I suppose. But let's not discuss the legality of my goods. Oh. What? Phantasm doll. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. Wow. Nice. Reduces turn icon cost of guard command by half. De här verkar jättenice. Men dyra. Sen de här också. 100 damage. Flamma bottle. Okej. Jag kan nog sälja lite saker till dig, va? Okej. Ja, jag känner att jag ska spendera den här natten. Jag ska se om vi kan gå till Maria och vara med henne. Så får vi gå till kyrkan imorgon och kolla efter den där medicinen, antar jag. Mustari Man. Hushed Honeybee. Ja, du verkar ha något. Nej, Knowledgeable Man. Knowledgeable Man. Vad har du att sälja då? What is it that you want to know? Ingredient of Grand Trad. Secret of the Red Grass Shop. Nej, inte just nu. Jag ska gå och kolla om Maria är vaken. Maria seems to still be in bed. I hear stifled crying from the back of the room. For now, I think it would be best to leave her be.
What?
This is Hulkenberg's room. She could thank if we go in without her permission. Okej. Nej, hon är ju här. Why is it that no matter how much I eat during the day, I feel oddly peckish just before sleep? Almost all the shops I used to know in the capital have been replaced now. All the unfamiliar signs. I suppose time marches on with or without us. Okay. Kan jag prata med dig, Gallica, utan att behöva... Remember the shopkeeper that spoke to you at the Igniter shop? She was cryptic. I haven't been able to stop thinking about what she said. Vänta. Jaha, där borta precis i början av spelet typ. Just det. Doesn't look like there's anyone who needs helping hand right now. Not now. Okej, men vad var det som hände här nere då? We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make a red grass roasted bidou. Seems like I've been having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so at least we can do is return the favor and help her out when we can. My tolerance should increase. Jag vill lära mig det här. I wish I could teach you, But you'll need to bring your own ingredients. Everything we have at the inn is reserved for our dining services. If you want to make redgrass roasted bido, you can buy what you need from the market located in front of the Grand Cathedral. You'll need bido meat, pristine clear water, and redgrass. The butcher should have some bido meat available. The water merchant should carry blah blah blah. The redgrass is sold at the market near the Grand Cathedral, but it may be hard to come by. The vendor doesn't stock much of it. Come back once you got all the ingredients in hand. Oh, and remember, the kitchen is always open to you when you want to help out. Okej. Jag tror inte jag kan gå dit dock.
Let's head there right away.
Eller jag tror inte det är öppet, det jag försöker säga.
I'm just incredulous.
Men you never know.
Hang on a minute, you. You there?
We meet again. Still plenty of goods and things. Nej.
Bye no. Hang on a minute, you.
Now go to middle school. Här är water merchant.
But my comrades in arms are still in there.
It's quite fresh.
Pristine clear water. Köper en sån.
Cheers.
To cook somewhere should try using this. The butcher är i mitten här. Du verkar bara sälja ost. We're hungry at all. I'm proud of the food we sell. Our food's sure to pick you up when you're feeling enough. I'm still getting a hang of making all this, so truth be, I haven't sold very much. But I figure it'll stave off your hunger at least. Well, isn't he an honest one? But it is true. Fighting takes a lot of energy. It's probably wise to eat a good meal beforehand. Got to make sure you're not running about. So how about, gonna buy something?
Can we talk?
He said he couldn't guarantee the taste, but maybe it'll improve your health a little. I'm buying it. Come back again. Jag vill ha blue cheese. Jag ser om jag...
What now?
Det står 150 HP. Wow. Nice. Bido meat. Vi köper en sån. Måste vi bara ha den där redgrass. Jag vet inte riktigt vart vi kan få tag på den. My oh my, an Elda. And one with such beautiful eyes as that. Have my paintings caught your eye? If so, you have better taste to my parents. But I do apologize. All of the works here were commissioned by the nobility. So what can I offer? Aside from my paintings, I sell glasswork as well. Even the sanctors buy them to decorate their churches. My glasswork protects its own from all manner of misfortune, including illness. Just carrying it will place you under God's protection. And best of all, I sell them at a price even commoners can afford. Jag har inte råd, men... So I'm not a commoner, I guess. Jag vill bara hitta min redgrass. Herb seller. Are you interested in my shop, Herb? Well, sorry to break it to you, but I can't sell to you. Now, before you get the wrong idea, let me assure you that it's not a matter of tribe. It's just I got a limited stock and only sell to my regulars. Jaha. Hur ska jag få tag på det då? Jag tror inte jag kan gå in här heller. Ja, jag kan gå in här. Vad finns här inne då? Bulletin board. There's sure a lot of wanted posters. This bulletin board also has a bounty hunter ranking pinned to it. Not that I recognize anybody on it. First place is someone called Kafarina. The name seems feminine. I wonder what they're like. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I bet you could take some of these on yourself. Of course, we have other priorities right now.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah?
Jaha, men jag vill... Jaha.
Wait a second!
Hey now, hide your face. We don't want any soldiers noticing you. They might recognize your face, and if words get out that you survived, things may get dicey for us. Men han har ju någonting. Okej. San Lumio Street. Det verkar ändå finnas folk som behöver hjälp typ.
What's happened?
Vad har hänt här?
Hey!
What's this then? You come to pick those one over too? Hate to tell you, but it's got nothing worth taking. Is he alright? What? Never seen someone hit by this before? Just look at it. Just look at him. Of course he's not alright. I think somebody moves him along during the day. But come night, he's always around these parts, moaning like a ghoul. Waste of sympathy. Trying to look out for these types. Not exactly a rare sight in town.
All right then.
Men det verkar som att folk behöver hjälp här också. Vad vill du ha hjälp med? Young Nidia. And Elda. Sorry, but would you mind keeping distance from... No, wait. Are you perhaps the Elda who's been frequenting the Hushed Honeybee Inn of late? Am I that famous? Well, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out. But more importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook. But so far, all I've been entrusted with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the Hushed Honeybee has cut my nose, if you will. I made a mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learn to cook from a porpoise, it will damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
Now what am I to do?
They told me if I even get caught setting foot in Sunshade Row, I'll be fired on the spot. I'm an idiot, and he doesn't even trust me. It's the same tired prejudices. Nidia are liars and cheats, and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, could I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee and then report back to me what it was like. The only catch is, my employer has some high priority guests coming soon, so if possible I'd like you to get back to me by June 19th. I'd like to learn about their ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course the taste of the food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. How's that sound? Sure, I can do that.
Thank you much.
Thank you so much. You're truly kind, agreeing to help out a stranger who only just met. I'll finally know what makes the kitchen tick.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Magla pill.
Come on.
Just like that, you're agreeing to help that guy? But I suppose Fabienne has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. From what I've heard, the Hushed Honeybee is really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fabienne what we can do to help. The sun is already setting.
All right then.
Jag ska kolla vad de behöver hjälp med här uppe, sen så ska jag väl gå dit och laga mat då. Antar jag. Ja, det är ju du igen. I remember you, Elda. Since I was right about you not being a local. I've heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Grias were working together. How did you know that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry. I have no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me? What job?
Yes.
A dangerous one, shall we say? I imagine a colleague of Grias would likely have the skill and discretion required, however. Perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are on first glance. I prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works. To some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want you to deafen my conscience. With a retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you'd like to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities. This lady owns the igniter shop, right? I bet the pay will be decent. Might be worth taking the job if it's nothing too crazy. Och då får jag plus om jag väljer den här, då är det klart jag väljer den. That's what I'd like to say, but I don't have the wisdom. If my wisdom were informed, I'd be able to judge. Okay.
Farewell.
I'm not going to be held liable for putting a child in danger. This conversation is over. A shame we can't even ask about it. Hey, just a thought here. But she's not really seeing you, is she? Not that she thinks you're a bad guy, but she's absolutely defining you by your tribe and age. But if we can get her to see you as an actual person, I feel like she'd tell us more. I bet we make an impression if we help other people around town. Let's see if there's anything we can do for the people here. I bet that will help you get better at setting yourself apart too. I'll gather information for you, so if you're ever unsure about anything, just ask. Just don't forget we still have to do something about the Grand Cathedral too, got it? Okay.
All right then.
Vi går tillbaks hit.
Go. Please, just if you can help.
Ska hjälpa henne.
Yeah.
We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free...
That reminds me.
let's do it then.
You're a big help.
I appreciate the help. Now let's get you into the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put these in that pot.
Then...
Okay, next thing we need to prepare is the cockatoo woolly cloud omelette. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. How do we do that? Fluffy look and texture. Jag vet inte, cook it on low heat.
Let's try this.
We need to cook it over low heat. Oh, so we let the residual heat slowly finish the eggs. Gotcha. Time to get started. Jag vet inte om det är sant, men... Gallic and I poured our hearts into preparation. The technique using low heat allowed the egg to develop a soft and airy texture. Let's serve it to the customers.
Nice job!
The customers wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this. Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
All right.
3 tolerance coins. Nice. I continued to help out as the night went on. Alright, someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. I should visit the young man on
Time
Sunlumu
marches
Street.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Indeed. That necromancer mentioned a day of calamity. Pretty ominous, but what does it even mean? Louise's orders or not, it was the necromancer who committed these acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same.
Right.
Well, we're going to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls on us to do it. The day of calamity we were warned about is just 9 days away. We need to stop that necromancer before then. Ja.
What's happened?
You have reportable quests. Report in. Ja, men vi ska ta och avsluta nu. Så jag får ta tack så mycket för att ni tittar på det här avsnittet utav ReFantazio. Så får vi höra i nästa avsnitt. Och då ska vi väl göra något annat helt enkelt. Tack för att ni tittat i alla fall. Vi hörs. Tack och hej då.